Hello, Central Illinois. The first big day of the soccer state tournament is Class 1A Regional Championship Day, and we start with the Twin City rivalry. Normal U High hosting Bloomington Central Catholic, and this one is all U. In the third minute, Keaton Nash is going to send it across to Noah Molitor, and what a year Molitor's had. He scores the first goal of the state tournament. State tournament U High hopes to end with a state title. Later, Molitor to Owen Passetti. We're going to have a story on Owen coming up tomorrow on our early news. Passetti scores. Then Keaton Nash goes right through the Central Catholic defense. U High's a regional champ. They win it 5-1. Also in Class 1A, Peoria Christian taking on Quincy Notre Dame, a team they beat last year in the Sweet 16. They beat them tonight in the regional. Nico Edwards scores for the Chargers. Then the Chargers on the attack again. Colson Below is going 100 miles an hour. Jacob Walton winds up with the ball to Wrigley Kellerstrauss. And Kellerstrauss will shoot and score. And then the best highlight of all, we are presenting you with the regional plaque. And the boys will do the soccer celebration. Yes, Peoria Christian a winner 4-0. All right, now to regional soccer semifinals for the big schools. All eyes in 2A on Peoria and Notre Dame. The Irish are the top seed at the Metamora Regional, and they were having fun today. In the third minute, Thatcher Hogan to Max Mattarelli, and Mattarelli's going to tee it up and score the first goal of the game for the Irish and their fans. Later, Mattarelli on a corner. Cal Burkett's going to get the first header, and then Teddy LaHood's going to head it home. Jack Miller is there just to make sure and clean up, but that's already in the goal, I believe. Give LaHood the goal. Later, it's going to be the Irish with Hogan, a rebound goal for Thatcher Hogan. He is Mr. State Tournament, always scoring goals in the state tournament. And then the goal of the day. Watch this one. Mattarelli to Cal Burkett. Burkett, the back heel. Oh, my goodness. To Caden Hudson. Are they fun to watch? Irish win it 8-0. Well, 'tis the season for state tournament haircuts. Washington Panthers orange looking good in the haircut and the soccer pitch. Isaac Reitz had 3 goals, the hat trick. You don't want to wear a hat, though, when your hair looks that good. Reitz shoots and scores right there. Then Truman Lenover on the corner to Bernie Wynn, and Bernie's heading it home for a Panthers goal. Our good buddy Eric Nolte, he loves to score goals and then find the Channel 25 camera. He's going to score the goal and find the Channel 25 camera. Then it's going to be a throw-in by Elliot Wetstein. Wynn heads it to Reitz. Reitz had a hat trick. Washington wins it 9-0. Up next, they'll take on Morton. Morton beat Peoria Richwoods, a team that beat them bad during the regular season, but Caleb Saunders and the Potter defense, terrific tonight. Saunders the save. Then watch Braden Tyndall. He's going to fight the ball away from the keeper, turn and score a goal. Boaz Olden scored in the second half, and Morton's a winner, 2-1. The Potters stun the Knights. Class 3A, Normal Community taking on Minooka. Game tied 1-1 in the second half. Minooka applying the pressure, but Bodie Thompson makes the initial save. Cassius Sharp helps out his goalie with the save as well. Then a long pass. Jaden Orick to Believe Avita. And I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win. Believe Avita will shoot and score with that cast. The game winner. And Normal Community is a winner by a final score of 2-1. The Ironmen win it. Class 3A soccer, this was the game of the day. Normal West against top seed Moline. Normal West would score first. Max Lampert to Justin Nord. It was 1-0 at halftime. But late in the game, down 2-1. It looks like Normal West season's over, but they score. Juan Sono Jacinto to Bryson Edwards to tie the game 2-2. But get this, 2 seconds to go. Moline scores. 2 seconds to go. Moline wins it 3-2. Now to volleyball in the big showdown in the middle on I. First place Morton at second place Dunlap. The Morton Potters made it to the state final 4 a year ago, but did not win the conference. Well, they did tonight. Their seniors would not be denied. Senior Hannah Newkirk to senior Carly Whitaker for the Potter point. Now it was senior night at Dunlap, and a couple seniors, Veronica Lopez and Lola Pinter, hook up on the highlight here, but Morton in control. Newkirk here to Abby Van Minnen. Then the back row attack, and it's a beauty by Beck Stock. Look at that swing. A great dig right here by Claire Cerisa. Carly Whitaker is going to get the put over for the Potters. And how about the Whitakers? Carly Whitaker, Cole Whitaker had the game-winning assist in soccer for Morton. Potters are your Middle Illini champs. They win in 2. Your Big 12 champ is Normal West, an undefeated champ with a win tonight at Bloomington. Lady Thompson setting up Ellie Rink. We had her story on at 6, and Ellie is bringing the hammer. Bloomington gets a nice highlight. Lauren Shuey to Macy Stevenson. But then it's going to be Rink again. Jaden Temples knows who to get the ball to, and a kill again by Rink. Then it's going to be Eden Hofferman, the game-ending kill, 10-0. Undefeated Big 12 champs, Normal West. Now to the Central State 8 champs, that's Normal U High. Lainey Snow on the big serve right here, and then Levin Snow is going to knock it down for her sister's point. Later, Mo Pedelin's going outside to Amanda Freehill, and Normal U High is your Central State 8 champ. They win tonight over Springfield Sacred Heart Griffin. Jim